Number 1 question. How English arrived in Bangladesh, discussed based on the three phases presented in the material. Phase 1, Early English-Bangladesh interaction in 1630s. English first arrived in Bangladesh during the Mughal era in 1630s and slowly began to spread through the region. The Mughal rulers allowed English traders to set up trading posts in various parts of Bangladesh, and with their permission, English language and culture began to slowly spread among the locals. Phase 2 or post-partition period from 1947 to 1971. After the end of British rule, English remained the official language of the country, but it was gradually replaced by Bengali as the language of administration, education, and the media. English was still used in the courts by the military, government offices, and other public institutions. And phase 3, post-independence from 1971, or let's call present. After gaining independence in 1971, Bangladesh has continued to promote the use of English as an official language. English is also widely used in the private sector and is becoming increasingly popular among the younger generations. Number 2. What is the status of English in terms of education and language policies in Bangladesh? So my answer is English is the official language of Bangladesh, and the language is used extensively in higher education and government communication. English is widely used in the business and banking sectors, and the government has introduced policies to encourage its use in all areas of education. English is also used as the medium of instruction of most universities and colleges. The government has also implemented a number of languages policies to ensure that English is used in all areas of education and communication. Question number 3. Describe the functions of English in terms of education, employment, media and entertainment, politics, NGOs, creative writing, and electronic communication. First, education. English is used in educational contexts as a language of instruction, as a medium for communication between students and teachers, and as a tool to evaluate and measure student learning. Second, employment. English is often used as a language of communication and assessment in the workplace, as it is international language of business, finance, and trade. Third, media and entertainment. So, English is used in media and entertainment to create content for television, radio, and digital platforms, as well as in advertising, marketing, and public relations. Politics. English is often used by politicians, both domestically and internationally, as a language of diplomacy and negotiation. NGOs. So, English is used by international non-governmental organizations, or NGO, or internal and external communication, including publications, fundraising activities, and campaigns. Creative writing. English is often used as a language of creative writing, including plays, novels, and poetry. And lastly, electronic communication. So, English is used as a language of communication in emails, text, messages, social media, and other forms of electronic communication. Last question, number 4. What is code mixing, code switching, and technology-mediated innovations in Bangladesh? Code mixing is the phenomenon of using two or more languages in a single sentence or phrase. This can be done intentionally or unintentionally. In Bangladesh, Code mixing is very common in informal conversations, especially among younger generations. Code switching is the process of changing from one language to another, usually in the same conversation. This typically done to communicate with people who speak different languages or to add emphasis or clarity to a certain phrase. Code switching is also very common in Bangladesh and is used in both formal and informal context. Last is technology-mediated innovations refer to the use of technology to facilitate or enable new forms of communication. This includes the use of social media platforms, mobile phones, and other digital tools. In Bangladesh, technology-mediated innovations have allowed people to access information, participate in conversations, and connect with people from around the world.